Hey Taurus, I'm doing a reading for you for the full moon in Scorpio. Happy birthday, Taurus, right? Taurus, I feel like at this time, I feel like there's like this deep sense of like needing love, intimacy, care for, right? Like you're almost feeling like a little needy here, right, Taurus? I don't think it's the lack of love. I feel like it's just you're needing like something more, right? Like I feel like you're just needing a little bit more cuddles, a little bit more love, a little more kisses here, right? Um, yeah, I feel like you're just wanting to share your love energy with other people as well. And I feel like it's a lot of coming together, a lot of hugging, a lot of spending time with loved ones, friends, anything like that here at this time, right? First out, we have devotion. That's what I'm saying. You're craving true intimacy. You're craving a true connection here. Somebody that really matches how it is you're moving. Somebody that truly understands what it is you have to say without you even having to explain yourself here, right? Taurus, you're wanting a true connection at this time. You're needing a true connection. Somebody that can really come in and match you and help you grow, and really prosper in the way that you're needing to here for yourself as well. All right, Taurus, let's get into your cards today. Yeah, I feel like at this time you're heavily craving a partnership, relationship, marriage, a coming together, a true understanding, true connection here for yourself. You're really wanting love. I mean, you're wanting to feel the love for yourself. You're wanting to be able to share it with another person here. I don't feel like this is something that you're just like practicing self-love. No, I feel like you're wanting to like share your love with the rest of the world here at this time, right? First out, we have strength. At this time, I feel like there could be an aspect within yourself involving relationships here that's really being taken care of at this time. I feel like that's there's a lot of healing work that's being done for you at this time, and I feel like that's why like there's some things within yourself that's truly being healed involving relationships, how you participate in relationships, how you think of relationships here, right? And I feel like because these things have been healed for you, I feel like that's really wanting, really craving a sense of intimacy here, right? And then we have Five of Swords, right? There could be some testing, scratch my nose there. There could be some testing coming in for you at this time, right? I feel like it's more along the lines of spiritual. I feel like it's like your spirit guides seeing how you can deal with the confusion, right? Like, although these things have been healed within yourself, I feel like there's like a final test, a final push to see like, have you really healed? Are these things really taken care of within yourself here, right? So I feel like there could be some confusion coming in involving love, right? And I feel like it's really just a test to see how much you've been strengthened, how much you've truly changed here for yourself as well. I feel like there's going to be an aspect within yourself that even if there's like confusing words, confusing situations, uncertain, like, is this person doing this? I feel like there's an aspect where you almost like worry about these things, like overly worry, overly harp on like the negative aspects within a circumstance. And I feel like that's what's being strengthened within yourself. I feel like it's almost like the belief, like you're not allowing like these beliefs to come in for yourself any longer here, right? Like you're not believing in like the lies or the confusion any longer. Yeah, I feel like you've been heavily rooted. I don't feel like too many things can come in and take you off your path at this time. And then we have Temperance. And you've had the spiritual growth, you've had the understanding, you've passed the testing, I feel like you're getting a spiritual promotion at this time. Moving forward, I don't feel like you're going to be so quick to act. I don't feel like you're going to be so quick to believe in the confusion here. I feel like there's going to be an understanding that's being given to you at this time, where you can look at a situation and truly know what's going on here. You're being balanced out, right? And I feel like that's what a lot of these like confusion, chaotic things we're doing. Like when you would hear them, I feel like you would stress out and like just go straight to like, oh my gosh, this is truly happening. And, really freaking yourself out. And I feel like that was really tearing you out of balance. Like it was not, it was hard for you to keep yourself together. Like I feel like you were almost like believing in the frustration and the confusion and the chaos. Not at this time. You've been balanced out. I feel like if anything were to come up, like any waves of emotion, anything like that, cannot come in and touch you at this time. I feel like you could also be moving your body in different ways than you ever have at this time, right? I feel like there's a lot of stretching, a lot of yoga, a lot of patience practicing here, right? A lot of sitting still, right? Once again, a lot of cuddles, a lot of love. I feel like it's just being one in this energy here as well, right? I feel like you could notice a huge transformation in just how your body's looking here. You could be noticing how much your body's being strengthened here, right? Like you could have like more muscles than I think you ever thought that you could have. Like I feel like your body's being really transformed at this time, right, Taurus? And then we have Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, you've been rooted. You've been rooted here. Where there have been a lot of things in the past that really could have gotten you off your path. No, not this time. You could be heavily working with your root chakra and your sacral chakra here as well. And then we have Two of Wands. You had to go through this process of being strengthened, of being tested, of going through like the most ridiculous situations here, right? Like in order to get you to where it is you're supposed to be. I don't think you even realized like why it was you were being tested or what like the purpose was. You just knew like you had some Job going on in your life, right? You didn't know that this was necessary for the next part of your journey. What's coming in for you is going to be a direction that, Taurus, I don't think you could have planned for yourself here as well. And it was time for you to grow as a human being and really not being able to be moved from any situation here that's truly for you, right? You've really been strengthened. You've really been balanced out. If, a gust of wind were to come up and come by you, like, Taurus, I don't think that you could be moved at this time here, right? Yep, and then we have the Fool. Once again, these spiritual testings came in for you because you have such a new beginning that's coming in for you at this time that it's not anything you ever could have explained or planned for, right? These were things that were necessary because farther along in your journey, you're going to go back to what it is you're going through now. And it's going to help you escape any of the, any things that could have been like blocking you here as well, right? Yeah, once again, any of these worries and fears that you've been having about these new beginnings, where it is you're taking yourself here, right? I feel like they're being like quieted down. I feel like they're being silenced here as well. Where you've had worries and fears, I feel like there's going to be a lot more like courageous emotions replaced for you as well. If there is any worries, if there is any fears, I feel like it's just emotional. I don't even think that these are true worries and fears for you as well. And if you are worried or fearful, I don't believe that you're even showing that with other people at this time, right? This confusing situation that you've been going through was involving an emperor here, right? I feel like this is a person that was a genuine partnership that brought in a lot of happiness, a lot of joy. I feel like you were in your fear space. Yeah. This emperor could have left you out in the cold, right, Taurus? I feel like they could have walked away from a situation because there was a lot of chaos, a lot of confusion here, right? But this person did bring in happiness, right? And I feel like that's almost why you're so heartbroken about the situation, because they did bring in so much happiness here as well, right? What is this Temperance card? We have 10 of Pentacles. So I feel like going forward, instead of just jumping into things like relationships, money, promotions at work here, right? Like if it's not something that's going to be beneficial, if it's not something that you could physically grow here in this world, that's the thing. This emperor was bringing you cups. He was bringing you emotions, right? And when they walked away, you were left with nothing, right? How Taurus. Okay, so moving forward, I feel like if this is not something that you can show for, if this is not something you can physically grow, have it onto the world, really rely on, lean upon here, right? You're not settling for it, right? Like I feel like you'll allow yourself to kind of like stick around in the situation just to see like what could happen from it here as well, right? Like, but I don't feel like you're necessarily going towards things here that you can't really count on any longer, right? Like if somebody's just selling you a dream, selling you an emotion here, right? You're walking away from it, right? Like you're only going towards relationships at this time where Marriage is on the table where you can accumulate wealth together, where you can show something for what you've built, right? Like this is something that you're wanting to only put time, like you're playing for keeps, Taurus. You're playing for keeps. If there's a circumstance or situation here, right, where somebody is just trying to play a game, like no, it's you're playing for keeps, so you're not playing. If you can't win, you're not playing at this time, right? And I feel like you've gotten really serious about that. And so I feel like you're taking your time involving any romantic relationships here. It could be with the Taurus as well. When this person comes in, I feel like, once again, you're going to have such huge growth when it involves your money situation as well. If it's not a situation that you cannot accumulate wealth in, you're walking away from a Taurus. I feel like there's gonna come in a partner. I feel like this is gonna be a partnership that is very wealthy, that you can grow over time with here as well. And then we have Six of Wands, yeah. With the Queen of Cups, yeah. Once you start trusting in your intuition instead of like believing in the emotions that other people are trying to tell you here, right? That's what's really bringing in your balance. You're really going to start having a lot more successes for yourself. I feel like you're really holding your energy back from other people, right? Like if you're winning, you're not necessarily showing it with other people here as well. You're really restricting holding your money. Like I feel like you're holding your money back from other people's circumstances, situations here as well. You're trusting in your intuition as to what to go towards. And I feel like that's really helping you at this time, right? With this Knight of Pentacles, we have the Page of Pentacles. Yeah. Now is the time, Taurus, for you to secure yourself as well. And then we have Page of Swords. We have Page of Pentacles and Page of Swords. I feel like you could really be paying a lot more attention to different trends here as well. I feel like you could be like doing like more accounting involving your workplace here. Doing a lot more spying, paying a lot more attention to the details here as well. And I feel like that's really going to help your business. I feel like that's you're almost going to start like seeing like the patterns of things, and I feel like that's really going to help you get to the direction that you're really wanting to go to here as well, right? And then we have Empress, and then we have Empress. You're securing yourself. You're very aware as to what's going on around you, especially involving your business, especially involving you yourself, your energy here, right? Once again, I feel like you're paying attention to your own paper. You're not really allowing anybody else and what it is they're going through to come in and interrupt or stop you from where it is you're trying to go here, right? Involving your next direction, your next step that you're supposed to be going in at this time. Before you get there, I feel like there's going to be a lot of meditation that you're going to have to do, a lot of manifestation work here as well, right? There's going to be a space in your dream state here where there's going to be a lot of information that's pouring in for you as to where it is you're supposed to be going, who it is you're supposed to be connecting with, where it is you're supposed to be, you know, like I feel like there's checkpoints here, right? And I feel like you're having to take a lot of time out to rest, retreat, recharge here for yourself in order for you to know where it is you're supposed to be going. And I feel like you're just going to intuitively know, like, this is my direction. Like, I feel like you're almost like having like dreams as to what types of people that you're going to meet up with, like what locations that you're going to be going on here as well, right? And we have Seven of Swords, yeah. Don't share this information with other people, right? Like whatever information you're getting in your meditations, whatever it is for you, keep that for you here, right? Moving forward, I don't feel like you're going to be necessarily showing everybody how it is you're moving. I feel like instead of people people seeing where it is you're moving and how it is you're moving here, right? I feel like they're almost like viewing you as like asleep here. Like, I don't feel like people are really knowing where it is you're going, what it is you're doing, what it is you're thinking here. I feel like you're keeping everything very much hidden. All right, guys, let's get one card out for how you can help heal this energy. Thank you so much for liking. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for hitting that subscribe bell too, so you can see all the videos as well. Just one card. Pay yourself first. Taurus, it's now time to take care of you, your wants, your desires here as well, right? Once again, although people make you happy and you allow them the space to come into your life here, right? When they leave, you're left with nothing but hurt emotions. If they're coming in and just offering you emotions, when they leave, you're going to have hurt emotions, right? And I feel like that's something you're really realizing. And I feel like you're only allowing people to come in that are going to pay you. And not necessarily like with money or anything like that. You're making sure that your wants, needs, and desires are taken care of first and foremost before anybody else's do, right? Because you're the most important aspect within yourself here, right? It says, make yourself your most important financial obligation by setting aside a portion of your income every time you're paid. This loving form of self-care ensures that you'll have savings to invest in your present and your future. That's it. You're no longer making decisions based upon emotions, based upon love, based upon, like the thing, like if it's not something that's going to be for your future, if it's not going to be something that's self-care, taking care of you for your future, for, taking care of you for today and for tomorrow, then you're not really participating in it any longer. And I feel like you're getting really serious involved in that, Taurus. All right, guys, I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you next time. Bye.